Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, middle of the week, as we roll right along. Rural 2IC with another morning chat. And reminder, we are having Workshop Wednesday 1 hour live stream Q&A style get together tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adjust accordingly for your time zone, and I will see you there. What do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about home remedies. I want to talk about the things that go on that, on the face value, they're not life threatening on their own, but we don't have the use of technology or running to the store. People was able to do this, uh, long before, and because of technology and ease and convenience, we've lost a lot of touch. So, what are some of the things that we do on a daily basis that we usually take for granted? Well, one of them is brushing our teeth. Do you know how to make homemade toothpaste? Maybe homemade mouthwash. Do you know how to do homemade deodorant, homemade soap, shampoo, things like that? What happens if we need to go a little bit beyond just those basic things? What happens if the change of the seasons, or switching from store-bought shampoos and stuff to our home remedy stuff maybe dries our scalp and you get a little dandruff? Okay, well, I mean, no big deal. It's not like dandruff is deadly, but in an environment to where we are not washing as much, and things like that, maybe that itchy scalp, you itch and you don't realize it, but you start leaving little scratches, and the sweat and maybe the less hygiene than you are used to leads to infection, leads to bad things. Uh, all because, do we have a home remedy for dandruff? Same thing with maybe we've got some dry skin. Maybe we've been out in the sun and not getting as much good water as we would like. uh, Lotion or some sort of moisturizing agent. Do we know how to make that? And what's that do? Well, it leads to itchy skin. Same thing as we covered with the scalp. There's all sorts of home remedies and different things that you can do about it. But do we have the ingredients? Do we know where to find the ingredients? Do we know how to put those ingredients together in order to have a working, safe home remedy? You start getting different things. There's, me included, uh, you know, for something like a toothache. Yeah, okay, we've heard a few different things. I personally haven't tried some of them. Some of them I have, but when you start getting into the everyday things, what happens if you get a ingrown toenail? What happens if you get an ingrown hair? You can start getting things like infection and things like that. What are we going to do about it? If you do not have the appropriate things, then it's going to come into a lot bigger, or could potentially lead to a lot bigger of a medical issue. Anything from having the proper stuff so we don't get a blister, but what happens if it pops? Do we have the appropriate stuff to keep it clean and keep it covered so we don't run the risk of infection? And we can go on and on and on about all sorts of things. We haven't even touched on a splinter. That's just one of the ones that it doesn't even mean that you're out working or doing anything. Maybe you're just a little tired for the day and you sit down on the wrong tree stump or wrong chair or whatever, and boom, you got a little bit of a splinter. Maybe it's in a difficult spot. Maybe it's on the lower part of your back, or back of your thigh, and it's difficult for you yourself to even look at it, to try and remove it or take care of it. What are we going to do about it? Do we have the appropriate tools and different things? And do we have the home remedies? Can we make it? Do you know how to make your own set of tweezers? Do you know how to modify something to do something like that? Do you know how to make your own bandages and different things? It's a lot to think about. The kind of everyday hygienic stuff the everyday things that we use that we don't think about for SHTF, and the kind of boo-boo kit. Can we make our own so that way we don't have to use up supplies and seek higher care for our medical things that's going to potentially happen? So just a couple of things to think about. Trust me, I've got a lot of homework because I couldn't answer a lot of those myself, so it's definitely something I'm going to be looking into. But that's what I've got for you guys today. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you have a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. I will see you tonight at Workshop Wednesday, and with that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.